Hi, I'm Lisa from Knutsford Gourmet and I make small batch artisan crackers to go with your cheese. So we've got 2 lots of bananas that are spoiled here. These ones that are still looking pretty good, I would peel them and cut them into large pieces and freeze them for your smoothies. Whereas these ones that have gone a little bit too far, I would turn these into banana bread. If you don't think you can make banana bread straight away, you can put them in the freezer whole and then you can defrost them later and peel them for banana bread. Finish your last pickle, you should reuse your pickle juice. Place it in a saucepan, bring it to the boil and fill your jar with extra vegetables, carrots, cauliflower or cucumbers, and then pour your hot juice back over the top. Put the lid on and place it back in the fridge. Fresh pickles. So your pears might look beaten, but they can definitely be eaten. So you could slice your pears up and put them into a pastry crust, sprinkle them with brown sugar and place them in the oven, and then you have a pear tart. Tomatoes that look spoiled, you can't eat the black bits, but the rest of the tomato is fine. You can cut them in half, slow roast them through the oven and place them into a pasta sauce. Take your old rice, put it in a wok, add 2 eggs and some spring onions and turn it into egg fried rice.
Hi, I'm Laura from Food Bank WA. One of my tips is that I like to ingredient prep. Instead of planning and preparing a whole meal in advance, I'll chop up my carrots or my capsicum and put them in containers, and then for the next 2 or 3 days, I'll just add them to my meal as I need them. When I buy bread, I take half out straight away and I use it for sandwiches throughout the week, but the other half goes straight into the freezer, and that way I don't waste anything and I can have toast whenever I want to. Did you know that you can freeze milk? If your milk's going to go off soon and you're not ready to use it now, pop it in the freezer, and then when you're ready, defrost it in the fridge and you're good to go.
Hi, I'm Councillor Karen Wheatland, Deputy Mayor at the City of Melville. I'm here today to talk to you about how I unwaste food. Some people have Taco Tuesdays, but any night can be a great unwaste food night. Take your capsicum, for example. Cut it in half, fill it up with your leftovers, or go to your fridge and grab out your tomatoes, your onions, your jalapenos, a little bit of milk and egg, whisk it up, put it in there, mozzarella on the top, bang it in the oven. Any night can be a great unwaste meal night. Leftover food is great, but sometimes you need flexible meal planning. I made these meatballs the other night, they fell apart in the pan, so I turned them into nachos. With no corn chips in the cupboard, I grabbed a bag of cheddar cheese out of the cupboard and put them on an oven tray, and voila, CC's a la cheese. So now I've got my nachos, but no sour cream. I'm not going to the shop to buy sour cream when I've got a tub of natural yogurt in the fridge. Voila. Let's talk leftovers. This salad, I made this on Monday. It's Friday today and I've made it last the week by freshening it up every day. I've done this by using lettuce, onion, tomato, capsicum, whatever's in the fridge. You freshen it up and it tastes good every day. Just because it looks a little bit tired doesn't mean it doesn't taste good. Yum.
I'm Rock Candy Andy. Here's some great tips to be a great unwaster. Always date the food that you produce. Go to your local grocer, go to your local supermarket and buy the products that you're going to use in the next few days rather than a few weeks and then find them at the back of the fridge and need to be thrown out in a week's time. Don't stick slavishly to a recipe. Just because a recipe calls for Demerara sugar doesn't necessarily mean you have to run up to the shops to buy Demerara sugar. Caster sugar works. Most of our eyes are bigger than our belly. Perhaps with your first portion, just a little less, and if you're still hungry, there's always more.
Hi, I'm Thea Walker and I'm a farmer from Manjimup, a State Rural Ambassador and a passionate food waste advocate. Because I've seen firsthand exactly how much food goes to waste before it even reaches you as the consumer in your own home, I'd like to share a couple of tips on how you can start reducing food waste yourself. Bread, stuffing for your roast chicken. Overripe avocados, not just for avos on toast, blend it up and put in a smoothie or freeze it and make ice cream with it. Banana bread isn't the only thing you can make with your old bananas. Cut them up, chuck them in the freezer and you can use them in smoothies later. Cauliflower. Chop it up into tiny bits or blend it up and you have cauliflower rice. Zucchini. Chop it up, chuck on your pizza and please don't knock it till you try it. Is it time to clean out your veggie drawer? Put Putting them all together in a stir fry is a great way to clean out many of your ageing veggies at the same time and also have a delicious meal at the end of the day. Have a look at the veggies in your fridge. Anything you're not going to eat, chop them up, put them in the freezer and store them for later.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Dwight here from Peasant's Paradise. There's a lot of stuff happening on my menu. The concept in general is kind of Pan-African, modern African, with a little bit of an Indian twist as well. What I try and do is any of the, the skins from onions or, the end bits from carrots or, capsicums that I'm chopping up daily, all the discarded parts, that unwaste, I bring that all in and I kind of use that as a veg stock. So I make a homemade veg stock. And at home, that's a key little component that you could now flip into a veg soup or, as a base for any stews. Nice little tip. All right, Dwight from Peasant's Paradise, and I'm out.